Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Scott here, and today we're going to talk about how Alex Caruso could be the Lakers' future backup point guard. When looking at the top backup point guards around the league, they're usually an extension of the starting point guard that allows the team to play a similar type of system in the second unit. Fred VanVleet, Dennis Schroder, and Spencer Dinwiddie are a few that play underneath all-star point guards, and they're great backups because they continue to control the pace of the game just like the starter. Because they have a lot of similar qualities to the starter, it limits the drop-off in production, and it makes it easier for the coach to rest their star players a little longer. This was something the Lakers were looking for with Rajon Rondo. The problem with that is that it almost became a dilemma where Rondo and Lonzo were fighting for on-court time in the 14 games they were both available. There was no clear distinction that Lonzo was the starter or the closer at the end of games. Rondo was the starter at the beginning of the season, and then it was Lonzo, but oftentimes Rondo would close games depending on how Lonzo was performing. Now, of course, some healthy competition for a spot can be good if two players are fringe starters, but Lonzo Ball is clearly the Lakers' long-term starting point guard and should be playing even if he's having an off night. A perfect example where competition can be an issue is with the Celtics. Kyrie Irving is an all-star point guard and should be starting, but Terry Rozier just had an amazing playoff run last season and probably feels like he should start. The players at the beginning of this video all understand their roles within their teams and do an excellent job in them, but for players like Rozier it can be hard to accept that. This is where the Lakers could insert Alex Caruso as the future backup point guard behind Lonzo Ball. Caruso possesses a lot of similar qualities such as court vision, defense, and being a big guard. He might not have the speed of Lonzo or even the shooting ability, but he could hold down the offense in a similar way if given the opportunity. It also helps a lot that he's already been embedded in playing the Lakers way with the South Bay Lakers. What makes him a great fit to be the Lakers backup is the way he leads and how he plays off the ball. He played 4 years at Texas A&M where he was their leader, and he does the same thing down in the G League. He hasn't been with the Lakers full time, so it'd be too much to expect him to be leading over a guy like Rajon Rondo, but he could easily adapt to that role if it opened up. The main area which is greatly important to being the backup point guard of the Lakers is the way he moves off the ball. In the first half against the Raptors, he had 3 off-ball cuts that created easy baskets for himself. With the unselfish style that Lonzo plays with in the first unit and how he plays off the ball, this is what the Lakers desperately need to have from their backup. LeBron made 2 of these assists to Caruso in these plays, and it's clear that LeBron has the court vision to find guys who are willing cutters. If LeBron wants to continue being a small forward and still play with a point guard, then he'll need to play with a guy like Caruso who can do more than just lead the offense. The biggest reason why the Lakers should invest in Caruso as their backup to Lonzo is it would allow them to use their money elsewhere. They don't need a starting caliber point guard like Rondo to compete with Lonzo when both are healthy. They already have a great playmaker in LeBron who can play some point guard, and Brandon Ingram has also played point guard a little bit in his first 3 seasons. They would likely only need to spend a minimum on Caruso, who's already played the last 2 years in the Lakers system, and then they could use the rest of their money on shooters and high quality role players that fit with their core pieces. Caruso is only 25 years old and fits right into the age range of the Lakers' young core. By keeping him, they could develop a long-term backup to Lonzo that can easily be distinguished as the backup and not his competition. Hopefully, the Lakers see potential in Caruso as their future backup, and if they still don't trust him in that role by next season, they should at least pick up a point guard that could either coexist with Lonzo or be an extension of him for the second unit. That's all I have for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more videos like this on the Lakers, then make sure you subscribe, and drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.